Right, so here's a quick introduction to part 2, which is obviously painting the body. I've cut it all out and sanded it down, and I've also cleaned it, as you can see, to get rid of all of the grease and oils. So I'm going to wipe all that down at some point, because I think if you let it air dry, obviously it'll stain a bit. So I'll wipe that down with some tissue, and then we can get on to putting on the window masks, which I have cut out, so we'll put those on. And then we'll start the painting. So, yeah, like I said, this is just the introduction to this part 2, so there'll be more afterwards, such as I'll show the window decals being on, and then we'll go to the garage and take some shots of the painting, and then go from there. And I'm assuming part 3 will be the reveal, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, quick introduction to part 2. Keep watching for the rest of it, showing it off, and yeah, we'll go from there. But so far, yeah, looking nice. I thought I made a mistake, like I cut too much off the bottom, but I think it's okay. So yeah, should be fine. So yep, see you in a few seconds for the next bit. For me, it'll be a few hours probably, but yeah. Whew. Right, okay. That is now all cleaned and dried and masked up and ready for the painting, which hopefully I will get on and do in a few minutes. So yeah, this is just so I can hold it while I'm painting it, which really helps actually, surprising. And yeah, so all the masking all the masking stickers went on okay, no problemo. So yeah, it's just on to putting on the first coat of this bloody thing, and hope it is not too bright in the end. So yeah. Well, give me a couple of seconds and we'll cut to me starting to paint this. So yeah, see you in a few seconds. Right, and here's the next bit. I'm just going to lay down one quick coat of the paint, which I'm not going to record every coat, just the one, and then we'll record the white and then the black. So yeah, oh god, let's see what this looks like. Yeah. Okay. It's already gotten like really patchy after just like one blow over. That's kind of weird. Coverage also doesn't look very good. I mean, this is why I bought 2 cans, just in case, but I need 1 can, or at least half a can, to paint the spoiler. So, but yeah, there we go, that's just one quick coat. So, we'll see how that dries, and then we'll just see what it kind of looks like, eh? That's a lar. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there we go. I'll finish off the rest of the coats, and then we'll come back when I start the white, I suppose. Yeah. I'll see you in a few seconds, technically. Right, so that's the pink done, and it's very pink. Hopefully the white will mute it down a bit. So, yeah, it's very bizarre. It's like really like rough in some places and smooth in others. So I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. And I hope this hasn't formed a skin over these masks, because it's been a few days since this has dried. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too like skinned over and it pulls the paint off with the masking tape, which has happened to me on several occasions. And it's all warmed up as well, so hopefully, maybe I should have done that with the pink, actually. Maybe I should have warmed the can up a bit. So, but yeah, let's just put this on. Paint on my sleeve. Around. I normally go like thin with the first coat, but since this is going on to paint already, it doesn't really need a thin coat for it to stick to. You can just stick to obviously the main colour. So, but try and get an even covering if you can. Just pull it. Okay, I wasn't able to get the pink in like some of the really deep crevices, so yeah, we'll see how much white shows through. And it's looking still bright as hell, but put that back in the box. Yeah. And the amount of times I clean that shell out before I put more pink paint on, and the amount of times that a hair or something got stuck in there, I'm like, how? I've already painted the plastic parts, I've already painted the spoiler, but I still need to do the wing rose, so we'll do that. But I wanted to get the spoiler done, because I wanted to know if I needed more pink paint, or, you know, whatever. And it's getting windy out, that's nice. So yeah, I'll finish off the rest of the white, probably tomorrow maybe, it's getting quite late. And yeah, and we'll do the black. So, yeah. So it's looking fine so far. The spoiler went much better than I thought. It went on the plastic really smoothly, and I've gone over it with a bit of a clear coat. So hopefully it will look fine. Actually, I think that's an engine, not the wind. I don't know actually. It sounds a bit windy. Excuse me. So yeah, yeah, I'll see you in a few seconds for like the start of the black coat, and we'll go from there. Right, white's all on. It's very pink. This is not what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, this is a little bit mad. And even though this had like 1.5 cans of pink on it, it's still quite patchy when you look at it. So yeah, it didn't go according to plan, unfortunately. I'm quite sure what pink would have helped. Translucent pink, maybe, back with gold or silver. Might have been closer, I'm not sure. But, yeah. Oh well. There's my cloth. Just wipe the inside a bit. Show you tell what's on the inside and what's on the outside. I don't want to get paint on my sleeve. Also, we should put a belt on. Okay. Just got the box ready for me to just throw it in there. So yeah, this will be the last colour. So once it's done, I suppose the next part or the next segment will be the reveal, and we'll peel the thing off. So, oh no, I still need to paint the bloody wing mirrors, which I probably could have actually done at the same time, couldn't I? Dang it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you can't really see it from here, but like how patchy it is. Like, some cases it's smooth, but then here it became like really patchy, like that. So I don't know what happened there, to be perfectly honest, but little weird noises. Okay. Yeah. Again with the sort of patchiness look. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully that'll just get covered up though, so. But yeah, we'll just probably leave it at that for now. He says as he puts more on. So I'm just gonna do. Okay, that will do. Okay. Should put that on. Why is it so hard to stay on one foot? Ow. Oh. I need to cut my nails. Oh. Yeah. Anyway. Stop doing that. So yeah, so I'll put the black coat on, we'll finish that off. And then the next segment to this, which will be in a few seconds for you, but probably a day or two for me, I'll do the body reveal, I'll show the spoiler, peel the protective film off. Still need to paint the black mirrors. That should be pretty simple. And yeah, put the decals on. Hopefully once the decals on and the panel lines are put on, it'll kind of look a little bit better. But yeah, it is considerably brighter than what the real thing looks like in the photos I've seen. So yeah, yeah. So in a few seconds we'll show you what it looks like once all the black's on. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so this is probably the last segment to part 2 showing the body before the reveal. So I've done all the painting and everything like that. It's okay. I don't think the color match is anywhere near what it is in real life, but yeah. And it definitely looks like the color is a bit patchy in places, so yeah. I think just because of how thin it got. Oh, you just saw it. Oh well. Yeah, hang on. Move that down a bit. Yeah, so that's the body. It's kind of, yeah. It's not, I don't think the colour match is quite right. And although you can't really see it on camera, it does look like there's some like really white areas not caused by the sun. It just looks patchy. And the inside's patchy as well. See, nice and smooth. Rough. No idea why. Wing mirrors, simple, just painted black, perfectly fine. And the spoiler, which, for some reason, the paint on here, nice and smooth, and a couple of coats of clear coat as well. So yeah, all nice and smooth, no problem. But when I sprayed it on the body, it was just so rough, like sandpaper. It's really weird. So yeah. So that's good. It's, I mean, the colour match on that's pretty good. So yeah, so basically we're just gonna peel this off and see what it looks like. Oh god, that's so bugging me there. Oh well. So yeah, we'll peel this off, and then I might just sort of jump from this to the completed body in part 3. I don't know if there's any point like showing the decals going on, sort of thing. Here it comes. Okay. No. Yep. So yeah, I mean, this clearly has not gone as well as I kind of hoped it would. It's just because of the colour. I don't know why the fluorescent paint just didn't really go on very well. And I used 1.5 cans. 1.5 cans. And it's still, like, you can kind of see how light it is there. That's the white showing through. 1.5 cans, and you can see how much white is coming through that. That's mad. So, yeah. I mean, there shouldn't be any problems with, like, paint overspray, because just the windows were what got masked, so. But yeah, you can kind of really see how that white's showing. It's not too bad now that that's been removed. Bearing in mind as well that a lot of the paint that you see is on this. So, paint everywhere, that's grand. Oh, just a bit. Hang on. Boop, boop. So, yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. Oh god, I missed another bit on this side. Yeah. Oh. Eh. Static. Oh, yeah. That just flung straight over there. Didn't get. What the fuck? Get. Why did the other bit just come straight off? Get. There we go. Really? Really? Wait. How does static get? Wait. It's to my hands, but my feet it doesn't. Why not? They're both skin. So yeah, like it could have been worse, I suppose. But it's fluorescent pink. It's obviously got a different composition to the normal paint. So yeah, I'm undecided as to whether or not to try and sell this once I'm done, or to keep it on my shelf. I do not know. Might put some of that like silvery paint repair tape over this, just to sort of hide it, like hide that ruffiness. So, but yeah, could have been worse. It's not too bad. So, and then obviously you got the wing mirrors that will pop in there. I might have to make the thing bigger. Hole bigger. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the mirrors on the real thing are black. So oh god, no, I can't get that. I don't want to scratch the paint. Oh god. Okay, I need to make this hole a tiny bit bigger, methinks. Yeah. I can't get this one up. Yeah, I'll just make that hole a bit bigger. And then, obviously, take these screws out. Like so. And then, obviously that. See, that's a good colour match. I'm pleased with that. So, and then that goes on there. That goes on there. I apologise if you can hear the TV. I'm watching Dashi. I did turn it down, but oh god. So like that. It doesn't look too bad once it's all together. Once all the decals are on and like the panel lines are on, it might look fine. Need to give it a bit of a wipe down because there's some paint flakes. But yeah, other than that, I think this actually went quite well. It's not too bad. Could have gone worse. So, yeah. I suppose that'll be it for part 3, which was basically just the painting procedure. I'll get the decals on, spoiler on, number plate, wing mirrors, and yeah, we'll come back with part 3, showing off the body on the chassis along with the wheels and tyres. So I forgot about the wheels. So, yeah. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just kind of annoying. You can see some of the white in the light. It's not obvious, but yeah. So, oh dear. Oh. Does anyone else but me just like suffer from dry skin? Just gets really dry. So my hands and my feet are like the worst. So, yeah. Get this bit of a wipe down, and then we'll put the decals on and come back with part 3. So, yep, that's it for part 2. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I shall return with part 3 at some point, and that'll be it. Still a few more things I want to do with like radio control. I need to do an FTX tracer part 2 upgrades with the brushless thing, and try and do that hopefully next month or so. So, yep. Anyway. Thank you for watching. I shall hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in part 3. So, see you then. Bye.